Alright guys, welcome back to Motivational Monday, where today we're looking at a video with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey? Something like that. Why can I not say his name? That's weird. Yeah, so today we're looking at Jim Carrey doing a speech at a university, which I believe he attended to when he was younger. I'm not too sure if that's true or not. Whether or not though, it is a 30-minute speech, give or take, I think. I've taken about 3 minutes of the speech out of it. Or rather, I found a clip with 3 minutes of the speech in, which is like the main key parts of the speech. So we're going to have that in this video. But if you do want to check out the full 30-minute long length speech, it is worth it if you want to. I would recommend it. Great speech. It was Jim Carrey. If you like Jim Carrey, then you'll love it anyways. But it's also just an insane, like, the thought process that goes behind it is bafflingly good.
You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future. But all there will ever be is what's happening here, and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it. Please. I can tell you from experience, the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father. Not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. That peace that we're after lies somewhere beyond personality. Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Don't let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through this form. Risk being seen in all of your glory. As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and working toward it while letting go of how it comes to pass. And when I say life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, I really don't know if that's true. I'm just making a conscious choice to perceive challenges as something beneficial so that I can deal with them in the most productive way. You'll come up with your own style. That's part of the fun. Like many of you, I was concerned about going out into the world and doing something bigger than myself, until someone smarter than myself made me realize that there is nothing bigger than myself. You are ready and able to do beautiful things in this world. And after you walk through those doors today, you will only ever have two choices: love or fear. Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dad. I'm so honored. Thank you.
So I think one of the main things he does touch on here is the fact that we choose everything based on the level of fear. And a lot of people choose fear as a practicality thing, like, because what we really want seems like, if you think about it, like, practically, you're never going to do it, so why bother doing it? Be safe. When in reality of it is that why wouldn't you be able to do it? Of course you could be able to do it. If you put your mind to it, if you put your effort into it, then you should theoretically be able to do it. You just got to put that time into things to get a result. Like, it's the same with anything. You've got to grind to get a result in anything you do in life, really. He says in it that you can ask the universe for it, which is kind of a weird way of putting it, but I do understand what he means. Like, I think in a sense, okay, so I think in a sense what he's trying to get across is the fact that if you are going through your life and you have thoughts, or you have dreams, but you're like, oh no, I'm not doing that, blah, 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 for whatever reason, if you think, 1 in a million chances of being able to do it, then, and you're just giving up instantly, then that's not good. What you want to be able to doing is be able to like think, oh yeah, okay, I could actually do this. This could be something I could do instead of living in the fear. It's like, don't. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't live in the fear of your dreams. Just go for it. Another point he makes in this, which I think is actually a really good point in general in life, is the fact that the best currency, I think it's something along the lines where he says like the best currency there is the effect you have on other people. I think that is genuinely one of the best quotes I've ever heard. Purely for the fact that it's pretty much like, just don't be a dick to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want people to be a dick to you, so why be a dick to them? And if you do things nice for other people, then it's going to give yourself a better feeling anyways. Like, you probably will feel better for being nice to other people around you as well, vice versa, if you get where I'm going. One of the other thing he says, probably actually my favourite thing, ignore what I said before, this is my favourite quote, is the fact he said that you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well go after the thing you love. That's pretty much slap bang life in your face. Like, you can fail at doing the stuff that you don't want. Like I have a pretty much a 9 to 5 job now. I could pretty much get fired from that instantly, and it would mean nothing to me, to be fair. But I'd be in a much worse place, whereas if I started doing this a long time ago, maybe I'd be in a bit of a better place, because this is what I love doing. So hopefully I do get across to you guys, and one day I'll be living the dream, and hopefully one day you guys will be living your dream. But yeah, focus on what you love and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go after it, guys. Okay, so this is a weird way of doing it, but I'm pretty much going to kind of bullet point it. If you don't like it, then we'll go back to it next episode. But this is how we're going to go for now. But anyways, the other point that he's made in this video, which is I think it's also really important, is the fact that trying to be accepted and be part of like a normal society makes you invisible to other people. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself and stand out from the crowd and be seen. Like, because if you want to be somebody, sorry. From my experience, if you want to get from somewhere or you want to do something, the more you stand out from the crowd instead of being like everybody else, the more likely it is, in a sense, that you are going to be able to do it because you're standing out. So people are going to notice you, and people are going to be like, they're different, or they're kind of quirky maybe. It very much depends on what you're doing and what you're going for, but the general aspect of it is the fact that if you stand out from the crowd, you're more likely to be picked than if you're hiding away amongst everybody else doing exactly the same thing as everybody else does.
Make you invisible in this world.
Actually, a good example of this, I don't know if you've watched it, you might not have, but the Lego movie, the main character from that is just a normal average guy, and he's trying to like literally fit in as much as possible, and in a sense, it doesn't work for him, and like basically everyone hates him because he's just so normal and he doesn't have his own thing. So that in itself kind of explains what I'm trying to get at. Also a really good film, I suggest it if you haven't watched it already. Pretty good. It's got a pretty good tune. Anyways, yeah. This speech in itself is generally like an absolutely fascinating speech. Just so much contained within it that I haven't really done it justice with the way I've described some of it today. But I generally do recommend going and checking it out. It is a great speech. Jim Carrey himself is a pretty spectacular person. There's not too many people in this world that like him. You can pretty much safely say that. But anyways, getting off the point. What I'm thinking of doing is I may be making a bigger video on the full 30-minute motivational speech that he does. But we'll see. If you do like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm genuinely open to any suggestions or comments you may have to do with this series, as I'm kind of at a crossroads of it at the minute. I'm trying to figure out different ways we can go about it, or different ways we can do it to keep it sort of fresh, or whether to keep it so we keep focused on other people, or I kind of just go my own way with it. But yeah, if you guys could leave a message, if you guys could leave a comment in the section below and leave a thumbs up button if you do like this video, then that would be amazing. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one, if not before.